in a row we've seen Trailblazer Hansen being used. He's sort of like a go-to player, isn't he? Couldn't afford the Team of the Year one. That was just getting a little bit silly budget-wise.
Yeah, that would have been a steep choice. However, we've seen players opt to use Haaland, who's roughly around the same coins as well. But for the Trailblazer one, does offer the finesse shot plus as well, which, for me, I spoke about it on the draft show as well, how important it can be just to dig you out of a hole.
There'll be a lot of love for Tex tonight around the world. As one of the strongest fan bases and audience in this FC Pro Open scene. And the Middle East will also be backing the One-Os. Remember, the maximum points he can get tonight would be 16. Of course, that would mean if he won every single game. This group has been called the group of death. Speaking of that, as this chance does come in, the match between Levi De Weerd and Fouma has kicked off. This is the table as it stands right now. That win for Tex would put him on 4 points. And Levi and Fouma are 0-0 at the moment. There's only been just 5 minutes played in that game. Oberon, the birthday boy, is sitting out of round 1. He'll be in action for the rest of the 4 matches today. Tex wins a corner. 1 goal to the good. He leads after just scoring in the first 3 minutes. We'll speak about his draft in a second. Here's Ronaldinho, goes into the box. It still could be there. Alphonso Davies needed back to defend.
I think Tex is very, very dangerous from set pieces. We've seen him this year score a lot of opportunities. That one didn't work out. The ball over the top could be on.
Lee Jr. is there, but he's also on his own.
Back post.
In terms of the draft, Ryan, it's an interesting one, isn't it? He's got a João Cancelo that comes into centre mid. There's obviously sacrifices that are being made there, but the idea is that we can see as his team will be shifted around ever so slightly. Just saying that, looks like Cancelo is still in the midfield. Haaland. There's one more. There's Pele. Big save, Schmeichel. Someone else who's always been so reliable for Tex. I can assure you one thing tonight. He'll be so happy that Miagnan's not in goal.
Yeah, after the last match week.
He wasn't happy with him, was he?
Yeah, him and Rio let him down defensively. But that attack there will give the One-Os a lot of confidence. He built up really well there, was direct, knew what he wanted to do. I think maybe he rushed it slightly if we're being a little bit too critical. But it's Tex on the attack now.
It's going to be a chance. Alphonso Davies looking for a cutback. 2-0 Tex leads. And if there was a bit of pressure there from the One-Os, that goal certainly would shake it away. Again, Cafu in no man's land. Alphonso Davies into Ronaldinho. The rest was history. It's such a dangerous attack, though. When you look at the numbers in it, Alex Bateles, Mia Hansen, and of course the importance of Ronaldinho in there as well. There's been a goal over in this game, and it has gone the way of the man who is top of the table, Levi De Weerd, looking to go 12 points clear. That would also give his player another upgrade tonight if you are someone that has invested in Levi's player. Ivan Cavallero, he could be on his way to an 87 upgrade tonight. Here's Vinicius Jr. trying to cut back inside, and it's Kim Min-jae, team of the honourable mentions, who does stand in the way, as the guys have been saying today. There are draft requirements in action tonight. 1 defender, midfielder and attacker, team of the year, or team of the year icon must be involved throughout the 17 million coin budget. Team of the honourable mentions do not count as part of that, so you can have as many of them as you want. The problem is, though, Ryan, they're rather expensive if you want anyone decent. Yeah,
that's the issue there. It's tough to get the right players in with that budget. Good press there from Tex as well.
Because even someone like Valverde, who does feature, he's expensive.
I think the One-Os has a clear place. So you can see the mismatch with Haaland. He's just trying to capitalise on it at all times. He's giving it away very needlessly there. Tex doesn't manage to retain possession.
Speaking of team of the Haaland, how good was he last week?
Outstanding. That's why I'm surprised that we've only seen him in one team.
His price has gone through the roof.
Yeah, genuinely he's yeah, can't afford him right now, but
He's like a 7 million coin player. I mean, you look across the options. That's why a lot of players have gone for Sam Kerr, or we've seen Smith in 1 or 2 drafts tonight. Sort of allows you to get that team of the year player in that offers you good stats, but also within your budget. Here's another chance to get the ball forward now. Tex leading 2-0 as it currently stands, looking for a third within the first 30 minutes of this game. Might just get it, he will. Miham makes it 3.
Cut through him there. Take a look at the replay, just building up with the right back on towards the byline. Ronaldinho turns, plays it passing sequences in the box. It looks very simple, but Tex makes it look easy as always there, just making the right choices. The goalkeeper movement as well made his mind up for him to shoot across goal, and he's 3-0 to the good for Tex. It's been dominant so far in the opening 30 minutes or so.
And just off topic, if you are someone that did heavily invest in Phillips, Calvin Phillips of Manchester City, obviously now out on loan, out West Ham United. A win here for Tex would actually give him his first upgrade. He would go into an 87 rated FC Pro live item. There's Haaland. There's no, unfortunately, conviction in the header. Why this is so important as well, Ryan, is the goals.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, the goal difference is going to become potentially a key moment or a key separation to distinguish who will finish in second place. Tex in on goal again.
Could be on for 4. Goes for a Trivela. 4-0.
This could get nasty, I'll be honest. This could be... Wow, what a start from Tex.
And for a player that only scored 10 goals last time we saw him, he's nearly on to score half of that in just 1 game tonight. 32 minutes on the clock. It is safe to say over the festive break, Tex has been putting in the work. There's been another goal over in this game as well. It's an equaliser for the 3-time French League champion, Fouma of FC Lorient.
Let's look at the dribbling there as well with Smith. Controlled sprint, driven pass back. Green times it into the top corner as well. It's a great goal for Fouma to get back into the game.
Former teammate Stingray coaching him through tonight as well. They've got a special bond, the two of them. Of course, this is the drawing position now. This is the table as it stands. Tex would have picked up his first win today. One thing that does look quite good right now is the goal scored. He would be the second top goal scorer in the group. Obviously, he did concede a lot of goals last time we saw him out, but that goal scored could be a potential tiebreaker if we need to go there later. Here's De Bruyne. The one who's looking to pull back a goal and a bit of confidence in this game. Pele tries to step over his way through the defence. Sophia Smith. And a team of the year item. Wants to get involved. Great feed for Vinicius Junior. Timed it green. Schmeichel had 2 hands on it. At the moment, Ryan, he's been able to just weather the storm. I mean, this is the perfect start. Someone said in the chat, if Tex, if you wanted to get a haircut, I'm pretty sure he's just had a haircut.
I think for Tex, right, in the other games, I briefly mentioned it, I feel as if he would need Levy to win every game just to make sure other
and obviously
players,
he has to beat Levy as well on the way through.
Yeah, exactly. He just needs to make sure that the points aren't shared between Oberon, Fouma and the one-offs. That, yeah, there's going to become... I think it will come down to that. As I said, I think if somebody could get 12 points out of 12, it really is Tex.
Well, I think he may have just heard you, because there's been a goal over in that game. Levy against Fouma. We'll quickly go and check it in. It is Levy that leads by 2 goals to 1. Remember, if Levy can win every game tonight, he will run away out of the conversation. Of course, ignore the part where Tex needs to beat him as well. Here's a chance for Tex in the other game. Looking for another goal. 5 goals to 0.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I mean, the E-Premier League was just a couple of weeks ago. He did draw a game there, then went unbeaten for the rest of the group games. But here...
That's poor.
It's a poor mistake. Ronaldinho grabs onto it. It's this cutback there that makes all the difference. Team of the year, Alex Pateles, makes it 5-0.
That pass choice was perfect there, just to play it back to the Team of the Year item, Pateas, for an open goal finish. But the defensive mistake there from the one-off sort of punished him and left him with no hope. He's given away possession again. Tex can push forward for one last attack to get the goal number 6.
Added time of just 1 minute. And that should do us at the halfway point. Tex leads 5 goals to 0 in his opening matchup. He's got it all to do. And someone who's been keeping a close eye on the action is our very own Richard Buckley. Thank you very much, Richard. Absolutely, he is cruising through so far. However, it hasn't been all plain sailing this competition, has it? Because he hasn't won a game yet. I know he's 5-0 up as it currently stands, but this would be his first win in the FC Pro Open.
Yeah, and I feel as if, obviously, there'll be an elation for winning a game, but I think he'll be a little bit upset and annoyed that, especially in this matchup, he let the game get away from it early on in the first, because he was 4-1 down, I believe it was. So, yeah, he ruled out that chance there, but again, it's still in his hands. All he has to do is win his games and just hope everything falls in line for him. But yeah, 5-0 up, it could even be more, and I'm pretty certain it will be more.
Well, still 9-minute half to be played here. Looking across Tex's games today, he's got quite a nice run. In terms of, he gets a break in round 3. He'll play against Fouma in the next game tonight. Then he comes back to play Oberon and to end the day on Levi De Weerd. And I'm happy to say that for the second half of action, we aren't alone. FG joins us in the commentary box. More goals, hopefully, because we just had 5 of them in the first 45.
It's an absolutely crazy start by Tex. I think he made a point saying that it depends how he goes in the first game, and he'll be able to judge. But he'll be feeling super confident now, won't he, Ryan? Yeah,
absolutely. I think he'll be delighted with the start. But as I said, sometimes when it's 2 separate match weeks, you sort of think, where was this in the first set of games? It's just unfortunate for him that it didn't go his way. But yeah, as I said, it's still in his hands. He just needs to do his job.
There are still 9 minutes, or just under 9 minutes each half. Any chance of a comeback, you reckon, Brandon?
No
chance.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the goal difference is super important for Tex as well.
If Tex could just keep on scoring as well, we could be on one of the biggest results we've seen tonight.
He's going for 10.
Or even the whole competition. He only scored 10 goals in 4 games when he was here in December. He scored 6 goals in 50 minutes in 1 single match tonight.
Look at the ball as well. Wasn't I talking to you about, you were laughing at, no, come on now.
You know what, right? We're seeing a lot of these long balls now. Off camera, Ryan was saying long ball. That's what's going to happen a lot. What's the play style plus?
The long ball pass plus. Honestly, unbelievable.
We are seeing a lot of it, but we're seeing a lot of it from both.
And also, Xavi's only 600k. In a 17 million coin budget, if you want to get a team of the year in there, it's not bad, is it? There's been a big goal here, which caught Ryan's attention. Trivella.
Green. Oh, Rodri as well. Ball roll inside to get the angle, top corner. That's a great goal for Fouma to get back
saying
into
about Rodri could be the man to watch out for tonight. He's not just your typical CDM. He can Trivella him from the edge of the box.
Yeah, he catches you off guard.
He's got everything, yeah. I mean, that's how the table looks at the minute. It's getting very, very interesting, isn't it?
I mean, if there was to be another goal over in this game, we may turn our attentions to the top of the table clash. Levi against Fouma. Currently, they're drawing 2-2. Ideally, for Tex's tournament's sake, a win for Levi would be the better result.
I think the build-up here from the One-Us is very structured in the sense that he knows what he wants to do. It's just not been happening. He's trying to catch the mismatch there with Haaland in at the back post, trying to win headers and just flick-ons, but he hasn't really. He's had maybe 1 chance for it to fall his way, but other than that, Tex has defended incredibly well.
I'm impressed, very, very impressed with João Cancelo, by the way, who I thought would end up out wide.
He's out of place, has he?
He's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant in centre midfield.
I mean, if we really look into that midfield, this could be a chance. Haaland over the top. Van Dijk to get back. Does get back and defend. João Cancelo and Xavi in a 2 midfield, because he's basically playing with 4 attackers. That's not a bad midfield at all. 600k team of the Xavi, and then the trailblazer João Cancelo, who is a fullback by trade, we must remind you. Have been controlling the midfield. Ronaldinho into Miham as Tex looks for goal number 7.
Yeah. It's good defending there from the Warners just to prevent that goal from potentially happening. He's luckily got the ball. Tried to force it over the top as well.
Kim Min-jae as well. Obviously, he's quite high rated in terms of in the community. He's used a lot, but I was a little bit surprised seeing Kim Min-jae. I mean, this Tech side, he has gone from Socrates to Ronaldinho.
Big goal over in this game. Look at that. See you later. Reverse elastico. David Ginola makes it 3-2 to Levi De Weerd over there. That will change the table once again. Levi goes top of the table. When you've got a game like that, Ryan, we're watching it live now, you need to bring out your best bag of tricks in the final third, and we've seen it in a couple of goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And Levi did defeat Fouma 3-1 in the previous match they played in this group stage. So I believe he's the only player Fouma did lose to in this group, unless I'm mistaken. But I believe that's correct. So, yeah, it's not per se a bogey opponent, but I spoke to Fouma beforehand. He said he sort of wants vengeance. He's confident to be able to get results on the board today and qualify. But I think for him, if he started off extremely well in this game, it could give him that boost of confidence again.
Chance, big save. Petr check. Into a pause. We shall go, but you are absolutely right, Ryan. I mean, look, Levi only lost 1 game. Fouma only lost 1-2, and Obron only lost 1 game as well. No one in this group has gone unbeaten so far. So far between these two. 5 goals. Levi leads 3 goals to 2. I think on form, I mean, they're both unbelievable in form. If you have been following Levi's sort of competition outside of this tournament, he looks pretty relaxed.
There's the birthday boy.
He's chilling, he's ready.
He's just enjoying his birthday, hasn't he?
You know, when you get to a venue and you get cake, I think that sets the tone, doesn't it? He seems like a very, very happy man today, sipping that Red Bull.
Back underway, literally no time to restart. But what I was saying, outside of this tournament, for Levi especially, things have been going really well. Ajax in the Eredivisie, he's been performing so well there. Just qualified as well for the Euros. He will be the player that represents the Netherlands in the summer of this year. So everything's going well for him. But then on the other side, for Fouma, I mean, it's all business for him in the French league at the moment, Ryan.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. He had to overturn a deficit a few days ago. Played against Lex and Ketadalo, 2 fantastic plays in the scene as well. So he's coming in on a rich vein of form, but he's just coming up against somebody right now who's just playing at the top of his game in Levi.
Whoever wins this will upgrade their FC Pro Live item. Could be Makengo with FC Lorient going to an 87. If Fouma was to win this one, he'd be on 10 points. As it currently stands, looks like Levi will be going to 12. Chance to come forward now. Here's Spinazzola off the bench. I'm guessing that's his fire and ice promo. Plenty of pace. Alexis Pateles. Trivela is looping in. And Levi De Weerd gets a 2-goal cushion for the first time in this game.
This man is the coolest, calmest player, and yeah, that's trademark, isn't it? We've seen it a lot from him. And a word on that FC item, it's just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, the moment that build-up was sort of falling into place, there was only one thing on Levi's mind, just a ball roll inside. Trivela, green timed as well, looping over the goalkeeper. It's just something in the scene now that you have to be aware of. You have to be able to move your goalkeeper, but you also have to respond to other situations arising in the box, whether you should cut the lane off for the pass inside. Yeah, there's so much to look out for.
It's so interesting when you've got an item like that, Ryan, to defend against, because they can go down the line, potentially cut it back, but then there is that option of the Trivela as well.
Just to remind you, that was only the goal, Alexis Pateles there. Still can do it.
Wow, okay.
Proving why she is incredible this year on the game. and deserving of that team of the year. Here's Mia Hamm. Tex looking for 8!
Oh my God, it's
8-0!
Oh, goodness.
Every goal
This is a statement.
So big as well, FG. As I was saying, he only scored 10 goals in his 4 games back in December. He's on to do that in 1 game tonight.
This is incredible. I mean, Ryan, as you mentioned before as well, it was the long ball over the top out wide again.
Yep.
And this is a massive part of people, the way that the pros are playing. And you know what? I'm super impressed. We know how good Hamm is. We've seen it in previous weeks in FC, but this is a statement not just to him, for him personally, but potentially for the players that he's going to play later on this evening.
Yeah, exactly. They have to watch out for a Tex that's on incredible form. 8-0. That is a huge turn in the goal difference for him coming into today. Puts him in 4th place in the group now.
He had a -8 goal difference before a ball was kicked today, and he just wiped it away.
I mean, goal difference is super important as well, especially in this format. But yeah, this is, I think from a confidence point of view as well for him, getting that first win in the first game. It's a new week. He's had the E-Prem where he performed well as well. Something might be cooking, you know, Brandon.
I mean, remember as well, if you don't get top 2 and you still come 3rd and 4th, you will get an auto-invite back to next year's competition for the Open Qualifier, which is still a lot to play for. I mean, the Wonos still got 3 more games to play tonight. Certainly will feel deflated after an 8-0 or more defeat against Tex. But you're right at what you're saying, guys. He's got some big games tonight, Tex. Every game's massive. What a way for him to build confidence going into his next game.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. A man who doesn't really lack much self-belief. It could have been 9.
Should have been.
Good save. A man who doesn't lack self-belief, but I mean, this is a statement, isn't it?
Cancelo. Trivela! On the tap in! Oh, he timed it red!
Oh my goodness.
It's getting a little bit ugly, isn't it? One of those games, though, for the Wonos, he just can't do anything. He's happy to admit defeat today. Here's Hansen. No. There's the one more. There's Hamm for 9! 9-0, Tex leads!
It's like me versus you. Jeez.
Oh my God, look, I would have left the game by now, right?
Just look at this press, though, and the decision making here to take the touch back from where it came. Just catches the Wonos off guard there, shoot at the near post as well. 9-0. Goodness me.
This is huge. He's into positive goal difference now as well, Tex. After starting this at -1. I mean, a word on his opponent, the Wonos. I mean, he's obviously done incredibly well to get here. All is not lost for him either. But this is going to be a tough. I mean, it's definitely a tough start to the evening. But
I mean, the worst thing for the Wonos, his break is in round 5 tonight. He's got non-stop traffic of games. He comes in straight away and will play Oberon next. The birthday boys will raring to go. Then he plays Fouma, and then he'll play Levi De Weerd. There is no let-up for him tonight. He'll be needing a break after this game. Added time of just 2 minutes. Tex wiping away a -8 goal difference and making it a +1. With 9 goals scored.
Can the Wonos leave with something? No, just...
in this opening game. That's the table as it stands now. Is he going for double figures? He might be on for double figures.
Got to just take him out, man.
Ronaldinho just bodied there by Virgil van Dijk, and that will do it. Match 1 done for Tex. There's still a long way to go.
Statement victory from Tex. He needed that. He needed that boost of confidence to show the world he means business and everyone in this competition. And as he said, if there's one result that is going in his favour, it's the Levi Fouma goal or game. Sorry, we'll head over to it right now, live at this moment in time. Levi winning at 5-2, and it puts Tex 3 points off second. I know he's played an extra game than Oberon, but he's definitely in the conversation.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's important to know though that he still has a mountain to climb.
Huge, of course. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we'll get a chance to hear from him very, very soon. But I'm gonna head off. Thank you very much for letting me join you, gents. See you soon.
See you at FG. He'll be going to catch up with the latest on how Tex is feeling, especially as we jump across to this one now. Levi leading 5-2. I mean, the stars have started to show in the sky.
It really is. As you've said, he needed this result to fall in his favour. Fouma taking off his headset, isn't happy. Managed to see glimpses in front of me of some of the opportunities missed in this game in front of goal from Fouma. He could find himself slightly unfortunate to not have capitalised on those chances, but Levi again He's just been outstanding. At home, whether it's on just weekend league, whether it's here in the Eredivisie, he's been incredible this year.
I generally think on form tonight, he is my player to qualify. He's in that top 2. Has to be in that top 2, does Levy. Added time to come in as he looks for another goal here. Added time of 2 minutes. A great way to start for Levy tonight. A bit of revenge after he lost 3-1 to Fouma last time they matched in this tournament. And as it stands, it will be 12 points, top of the table. Levi De Weerd getting a bit of a gap. And very nearly getting a 6th goal tonight on the board. Still a lot more games to play, underway here. But that is round 1 concluded. Let's not hang about. Let's go straight down to pitch side as Casey's speaking to Tex.